tucked yourself in. You tucked yourself in. You tucked yourself into your bed. You're such a smarty. You're so smart. Yes, you are. You're so smart. Oh, just a little baby. You little lovers. We're gonna tuck you in. Good night. Giving me hugs. Are you giving kitty hugs? No. Trix fell asleep outside in the living room on a bed.
The key is out.
In we flop.
Hey boy, are you happy to see us? You happy to see us?
It's not like we just saw him like 2 seconds ago. He's all like, I tucked myself in. I haven't seen you in forever.
Come here, boy.
You're too busy running around acting like kitties.
You're too busy napping around. Come here, buddy. Let's do this.
Oh, yeah, you're such a big lover. You're such a big lover. Zuko had lots of energy and was running around all over and hanging out in the catio. And then
He'd run in here.
Yeah, run in here and then run out. And meanwhile, Twix was on the tree, and then he got into a cat bed. He's like, I'm glad I'm not in the room with my brother bouncing off the walls. We're doing good. How are you? Yeah, they're very, very happy. They've been out since about 9 o'clock, so they got a good 3.5 hours or more out. Look at my hair.
The kid was like, let me out of the bedroom. I've been in for too long.
Hi, Lizzie.
You just hanging in there, huh, boy? Just hanging around.
You don't know if they can see if I might be.
You can see. They're purring up a storm.
Nope. They were good boys. They interacted a lot with the downstairs kitties. Penny did get chased a couple of times. And I forgot. I stole you. What time is it? Oh, what is it there? I'm fine.
Let's see.
Oh, Friday! Wow, Fridays are already over for you, Lizzie. When does school start back on for you guys, Lizzie? Is it next Monday, or is it this past week?
15 hours ahead.
Hi, Jenny Ann. So John said on cam 2 you can see our new squirrel feeder. I haven't seen it, but
during the day.
well, obviously during the day. So the feeder was first out this morning, and apparently they started at 7:30, and with
Yeah, around then.
and they we think 1, right?
They 9:30 sometime around 9:30 there was some activity and people were watching.
Cats.
Cats too.
So they started at 7:30, and by 11 o'clock, the three cups of peanuts were gone.
It's a little house that has a doorstep and a roof.
Back Monday night.
And you step on the doorstep and the roof goes up. Well, they're lifting up with their head and then stepping on it. And once they figured out how to open it, they're like, clean them out, cleaned up house.
At one point today, 3 cats were in the downstairs windows, and then me, and the people were kind of like walking by their dogs, and they like looked at the cats, kind of giggled, and then they looked up at me and waved. It was quite funny. And then, so lots of activity today out front. And I think all the kitties liked it. Oh, you could see them, Lindsay, too? God, I couldn't believe how fast they figured it out. You make me, you yawned and then I yawned.
We just got done watching the first Bad Boys movie.
Bad Boys, Bad Boys. That was the first time John and Chris have ever seen it. I'm just a huge Will Smith fan, so.
First time that I recall seeing it. It is 25 years old.
So good. I think I remember 2 being not much, being my favorite out of them. And then this weekend we'll watch Bad Boys 3.
About the third one, thinking I had the first one, but I didn't. It's a shame because they were selling the 3-pack, all 3 movies.
Yeah, Johnny and I'm laughing. I'm like, these 2 are wicked smart. It's funny how smart they are. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised they can open up drawers at some point.
I think Zuko's a little bit smarter.
Yeah. Well, Twix has the looks.
Yeah.
The handsome devilish looks. So we found out today that Twix.
Pinky and Brain.
No, I wouldn't go that far. Because Twix is smarter than the average cat. But
yeah, he's smart too.
But he's definitely not as smart. Anyway, we found out that Twix likes yogurt today, and then also he likes ranch dressing as well.
She found out.
It's going to be really hard to cook around these guys, whoever is, when they finally get to their forever home. They'll have to be put away, to be honest with you, or they'll have to train them to put them in a spot. And like Ruthie used to have a places. These 2 will need to be trained for that. Oh, the movie's so good. Yep, I'm making him catch. I'm trying to also get him into like the romance movies. You should see his collection. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, Lizzie can vouch for that.
Oh, the green fried tomatoes. I haven't seen that in forever. Yes, Johnny, that's perfect. Zuko is wicked smart and Twix is totally a charmer.
He's the playboy.
Yeah, totally. That's a good point. I think with Twix's, so Ghosty says it may be that he has different smarts because Egon was able to train, we were able to train, whereas Ray trained us. Yes, Ruthie was trained for places in my old apartment, and it was fabulous, so she wasn't in my food. Oh, green, you think John will like green fried tomatoes?
I might have seen that.
Yeah, it needs, the Plex library needs a huge upgrade. It's crazy.
Yeah, what are you saying?
It's so like male driven. Like there's just no, yeah, no romance, no
I've
rom-com.
been single for about 10 years.
I've given a few. You've only been single for 10 years?
15. Based on my library, maybe 20. I buy movies I like to see, potentially more than once.
There was a couple of, like, I wanted to get the book club a couple weeks ago.
I prefer to buy the movies because, for one, the quality, even on my putting them on the net, is far superior than rental. But there's too many times where movies get taken off out of license, or your internet's down. Like a movie that you think you want to see a movie and you're like, oh, so I'll watch that tomorrow, and then you pull up Netflix tomorrow and it's gone.
Do they do that anymore? I mean, I know
Oh,
they
yeah.
used to.
Yeah, they're constantly renegotiating licenses and taking movies off and putting them on. It's like when the movies are added, they're by default added for only a specified time. And then when that time's up, they renegotiate, and if they don't make it, it comes up.
I know
Or they schedule it to come off.
Comcast On Demand is definitely bad about that. Like, you only have like a couple months to watch it. My eyes are all. A man cave, there's still a man cave. Oh, I don't like Princess Bride, but John does. I like action movies, but I don't like the sci-fi, and there's tons of sci-fi. But then I also don't like the overly action, like gory stuff.
I don't really like gory stuff. I should get the 4K version of Princess Bride. Beep beep. Although I've decided that I'm only getting 4K versions where they're high frame rate, or something that really differentiates from a Blu-ray, because when you're deep into the movie, you don't really notice the difference between Blu-ray and 4K. Like Gemini Man has a high frame rate. It definitely was a big difference.
Eyes are stinging. I don't know why I don't like Princess Bride. It's just kind of silly.
It's supposed to be silly.
Yeah, I don't like the silly movies like that.
I guess you don't like Robin Hood Men in Tights either.
No.
Neither do I.
But he billed it as a romance.
It is.
I don't know. I didn't think so.
There's a princess and everything.
Well, it goes
Roguish
along.
hero.
It goes along with my no 80s and that.
It's really hard to sell a movie with her from the 80s because the trailers all suck.
I recently just watched 2 80s movies, I will have you know.
I know.
One of them was horrifically bad.
I guess you could say
It is a romance, Joanne? Okay.
Yeah, but the movie she's talking about is Somewhere in Time with Christopher Reeve, and I guess my memory faded through the years.
Oh, there's kissing and stuff. That's not what makes romance.
I like the psychological thrillers. No, not so much not really gore slashers.
I like mystery.
I had
really
that movie Clue, and you're like,
yeah, that sounds weird. I really like military movies.
or Knives Out. That's the one. Knives Out.
I like military movies. So when they're out in the house, they the boys really just kind of do their thing, checking things out. So we don't play as much until we get in here.
Too slow there, Zuko.
That's Twix.
No, I'm talking to Zuko.
Oh,
He was about to pounce when he did.
I didn't notice. Sorry. I don't
See?
even know what Knives Out is. I don't think I've heard of it. Yeah, I don't know. I do not like psychological thrillers at all. Like, what was that movie, that show that you ended up watching with Chris that I didn't like? The
There was like a lot of them.
The little boy and the robot, Lost in Space.
Oh,
I don't like that. I don't like that lady, the mean lady.
the wife?
No, the
Oh,
one that's pretending to be a doctor.
Smith. Spoiler, she died.
Oh, good.
Self-sacrificed.
Oh.
Supposedly. Still another season.
Oh no, Westerns is another no for me.
What about Wild Wild West with Will Smith?
I have to look it up. I'm sure I will. I don't know if I watched that.
Just when it was really young.
Mm. I liked Independence Day a lot. Cowboys and aliens. When I was a kid, I did like the movie Aliens. I don't think I'd like it now.
I have Cowboys and Aliens. It stars Harrison Ford. It was pretty good. I liked it.
Dirty Dancing was my all-time favorite, and Grease.
Grease was good.
Shawshank Redemption I really liked.
I don't think I've seen it.
What?
Don't give me that what?
You haven't seen Shawshank
I don't
Redemption?
even recall what it's about.
Morgan Freeman? That's like, didn't that win awards?
There's a lot of movies that have won awards that I haven't seen. Last of the Mohicans, I've seen that one.
I don't think I have.
It has Tom Cruise in it, I think.
Oh, I love Top Gun.
No, I think that's Dances with Wolves.
It's 1994. Oh my gosh, you haven't seen Shawshank Redemption. It's with Tim Robbins
me see
and
the
Morgan
cover picture.
Freeman.
Nope.
Oh, we have got to watch that. It's even worth staying up tonight to watch it, but it's
No,
very
because
long.
I gotta work in the morning.
Okay, so do I. I have to kind of work tomorrow. It's a very long movie. You haven't seen Shawshank Redemption either? Oh, that's so good. Yeah, see? Lizzie says it's the best too.
Okay. Well.
Oh yeah.
that's-
Oh yeah. So good.
Well, it's a shame Half Price Books hasn't opened. Go in there and check to see if they got it.
No, we can just get it on Amazon. Okay.
Well, if I can get it, they can get it too.
Yeah, I know, but like you have to see this movie. We can get it on Prime. I thought everyone in the world had seen that movie. Yup, see Lizzie saying watch it ASAP. I had Daniel Day-Lewis is I don't know that one, John Ann. What is that? Oh, Dancing with the Wolves. No, I wasn't into that.
You're right, it was Kevin Costner with Dances with Wolves.
Or we'll watch the, oh, that's such a good movie. It's a long one, though. Boulder Durham. That's a baseball movie, isn't it? Bull Durham. Sometimes I think I'm allergic to Twix.
I guess he'll have to be on my lap instead.
I think not.
Lizzie,
We had a
she
fight
steals
over
Trillion every night.
No. She chooses me every night.
She does not.
She does. Tonight she didn't.
She takes the blankets and then Trillion goes on the blankets.
John doesn't have enough protection on himself, and he always gets scratched by a cat. And when was last night by Trillion because she popcorned and it got on his foot. And then tonight
She spontaneously popcorns, and she got her claw on my thigh, claw on my ankle. She spontaneously popcorned in bed one night when the key was on my lap, and I still have the scar going across my thigh.
Okay, wait. Sorry, I'm having an allergic reaction to something right now. I might have to step out.
Oh, it's 1 o'clock. I need to be going to bed.
So I'm going to be sleeping upstairs tonight so that I don't stay up until 4 in the morning.
We've been having issues with our kitties intermingling, so it's a comfort thing for them since we have to split them up.
Tonight we're not going to split them up, so I'm sure you'll hear. They're pretty good at night. They don't argue at night.
So the way Doreen carries on, she tells me it's like, it's been peaceful and quiet. I don't hear a thing.
Yeah,
oh my God.
So I went to bed at I think it was up here at 3:15 to tuck you in the morning.
He woke me up at 4 o'clock.
I slept until 11.
And I had fallen asleep when you came to tuck me in.
Well, you left the lights on. And I slept until 11. You could have just
went click.
No, I could not. We made a bet to see if Jillian would come into bed.
And she did.
Yep.
And because I won the bet, I have to make dinner.
Yep.
It's like, she was like, bet, let's bet. I was like, name the stakes. If I win, you make dinner. If you win, you make dinner. I turned around and left.
Livy's doing really good. She's the first night I slept down. Well, last 2 nights I've slept downstairs. The first night she was all over me. Last night she's like, whatever. But Twix and her shared a window tonight with no issues. They get along really good. I haven't heard of used cars.
I haven't either. Have you seen Big Trouble in Little China?
Oh, I don't know. I don't
That's
think
with
so.
Kurt Russell. It's a classic. Cult classic.
I might have.
Which means you probably won't like it.
Yep, probably not. But so is Shawshank Redemption. That's a classic. It's like a culture classic. We ordered John's possible wedding outfit tonight.
Totally 50s style. Remember, we decided not to go with Fonzie, but let him in cardigan and jacket. Oh yeah, we did the jacket instead.
With a bee.
And she's going to have a kitty skirt instead of a poodle skirt.
Yep, my aunt's going to make me a cat for my skirt. Ugh, how red are my eyes?
It is starting, but not really.
Yeah, I think Zuko, Trix, when I put him in his face and his hair in my face, I have a reaction.
It's like a mystical martial arts movie.
What is?
Big Trouble in Little China. With a no-nonsense little trucker played by Kurt Russell. You done? Good. Hop up. He's like, I did places. Give me a treat.
He hasn't learned places yet.
He
Yeah, I did.
honestly just did.
If you gave him a...
I want like this. He went up there.
Okay. Okie dokie, Smokey.
So I have to add that to the playlist. Wild Wild West and After Earth, two Will Smith movies you have not seen.
Well, I have to look to see. I haven't seen Gemini, so there's quite a few. That's right, I haven't.
Gemini Man?
Yeah, I didn't see that. There's probably a lot, quite a few I haven't seen.
Gemini Man was good.
Yes, we're hoping to have fun with the outfits. Well, we don't. Oh, so that's what I was trying to point out to you. And then I read an article. Bill Gates just did a op-ed or 11-page something or other, and he says in the next 2 months we'll return back to semi-normal, and then we'll go back to. Okay, this is the article. It's on Market Watch. He said it's impossible to overstate the pain that lies ahead in the years ahead. I'm sorry, let's start over. He says the title is Bill Gates, as things get back to semi-normal, it's impossible to overstate the pain that lies in the years ahead. He's saying we're only on the first of basically 3 waves. And so he says the good news is we can look forward to a semi-normal world over the next 2 months. People can go out, but not as often and not as to crowded places. Picture restaurants that only seat people at every other table and airplanes where every middle seat is empty. He believes schools will reopen, but not stadiums.
Airplanes are already like that.
The basic principle should be to allow activities that have large benefits to the economy or human welfare, but pose small risks to infection. The bulk of the story will happen next. Even if governments lift shelter-in-place orders and businesses reopen their doors, humans have a natural aversion to exposing themselves to disease. Airports won't have large crowds, stadiums will be played in basically empty stadiums, and the world economy will be depressed because demand will be low. Yeah. So next 2 months, dear, we have to get married for the next 2 months.
That's Wild Wild West.
Yeah, no, I didn't see that.
You seen Hancock?
I think so, yes.
Legend?
Yes.
Robot?
Yes.
Agabot?
I like that a little bit.
Aladdin?
No, I haven't seen that. Okay. He's drawing on the analogy from the 18 flu pandemic. I posted the diagram into. Oh, I haven't. I'll have to look at that. Oh, my dad told me I should study up on the Spanish. Well, I guess we shouldn't be calling it the Spanish flu, but the 1918's flu. I missed some of the chat, so I'm gonna.
I heard one rumor that Spanish flu may have started in Kansas. Well, that's when they were talking about how it's kind of the China flu, as our STEM leader likes to refer to it.
Mel Brooks classics. I haven't seen that of Young Einstein or Blazing Saddles, and I feel like I might have seen Young Einstein.
I think I've seen. I think I have Young Einstein.
Yeah, I think I read up about the Spanish flu. It said it started in France, but I don't really know anything about it. Yeah, I know. It's so hard to believe that when you say the worst is yet to come.
It's when they open everything back up. That's when it's really gonna. That's when the worst is gonna happen.
So really, like, I kind of feel like, yeah, we got 2 months. to make it happen. And I don't know if those 2 months are like May and June, which I would assume so, right? Because we're at the end of April.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Frankenstein?
Young Frankenstein?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, you're so cute. You're so cute.
It's like it's probably going to be called the 100-year flu.
Oh, sorry. I said it wrong. Yeah, I think we've got some plans in the work. I've thrown a wrench into John's crazy life.
Just one?
Yeah, a couple.
I got a whole tool set down there now, full of wrenches.
There's a couple. We're gonna probably get married here at the house, and I would like to do a couple things in the backyard. So we'll see if that happens. If not, we'll get married in the house with all the cats. What?
None.
Yes, I would really love to. Not real love, but I kind of don't want things to open up until we have full testing and then have tracing. So I think most of my appointments will be canceled to the end of May, and then I can only hope in June we'll have a couple. Oops, sorry. Yeah, we're gonna get the early morning Saturday, getting the garbage cleared, the garage cleared out. Yep, we can have the ring bearers.
Just think if we have like itty bitty fosters and they can like scamper across.
But we might still have these guys in then.
Yeah, maybe. I'm gonna go ahead and step out. I need to get a drink.
Yeah, I'm gonna go too. My eyes are just burning. But that was fun chatting. Shawshank Redemption. All over it. Learn something new every day. Oh, got my eyes.
All right, guys.
Y'all
Y'all be safe.
I'm gonna do a couple treats because they haven't gotten any treats.
Okay.
Or maybe they did. I don't remember if I gave them treats. They're not.
I don't know. Oh, excuse me.
You alright?
Yeah. Go. She's the one with the treats.
Okay, can you sit? Go sit. Good boy. Kiss. Ooh, that was a good kiss.
He likes to do the kisses.
Oh.
He also likes to do up.
He's a lazy up. Kiss.
That purr is rumbling.
And a kiss. Kiss. One more kiss. Kiss. Okay, one more kiss. Kiss. And kiss. I cheated them. There was like nothing left. I wanted just lots of kisses. Wait, where's my phone?
It's over there.
Oh. Okay, good night, everybody.
Enjoy
Have a good Friday or a good Saturday for those.
Enjoy the kitties and have a nice day.
Good night, babies. Love you.